Now, your WCDX Pinpoint Weather with Chief Meteorologist Jordan Dressman.
A fair amount of rain last night and this morning, specifically across northeast Alabama. Some folks in Jackson, DeKalb, and Marshall counties picked up anywhere between 2 and 3 inches of rain since the rain started late last night and then continued through the early part of the afternoon. But Pinpoint Viper is looking much quieter this evening as we get ready to head into the early part of the overnight, and I'm pretty confident that it's going to stay that way as we head into the overnight and then early into your Wednesday morning. Here's where we stand with Fred right now. At this point, just a remnant area of low pressure, producing some showers and thunderstorms across different portions of the eastern part of the United States, getting up into South Carolina, North Carolina, West Virginia, and even up into portions of Ohio. Had some severe weather with that earlier this afternoon. It looks like that threat has since dissipated. So certainly some good news there, but we're not done talking about the tropics just yet. Right now we have Tropical Storm Grace with sustained winds of 60 miles per hour. But that isn't the only named storm we have. Well out into the Atlantic Ocean, we have Tropical Storm Henry. Henry has sustained winds of 65 miles per hour. We're not going to focus on Henry too much. It looks like it's going to stay out in the Atlantic Ocean, not really posing any sort of a threat to human life. We are going to pay a little more attention to Grace. Grace is going to continue to strengthen eventually into a Category 1 hurricane before making landfall along the Yucatan Peninsula. From there, it looks like Grace would move into the Bay of Campeche, regaining its hurricane strength, and then eventually making landfall on Mexico. Doesn't look like it's going to pose a threat to anybody along the continental United States. So we had Fred, we have Grace, and we have Henry. 3 named tropical storms, or even a hurricane if it develops, and well, a very short period of time, but that's common for this time of year. The peak of hurricane season is actually anywhere between the middle and later part of August and through about the middle part of September. So this is actually something we should expect this time of year, that the tropics become a little more active. Back home across the Tennessee Valley, it'll be a quiet Wednesday morning across North Alabama, southern Middle Tennessee, with the exception of a little bit of patchy, dense fog. The cloud cover is going to move in by the time we get to the lunch hour, maybe an isolated shower. There's going to be a vastly better opportunity for some scattered showers and thunderstorms as we head into Wednesday evening. That chance is actually going to stick with us through the later part of the evening and then early into the overnight. By the time we get to Thursday morning, many of us are dry. An isolated shower is going to be possible. We get to Thursday afternoon, there's a better opportunity for a little more in the way of widespread shower and thunderstorm activity across North Alabama and southern Middle Tennessee. Some of that activity could be a little stronger, coming with some heavy rain and maybe even some gusty winds. Those additional opportunities for rain are going to keep our temperatures down somewhat, especially as we head into Thursday. I've got a high right around 85 degrees, 85 on Friday, 86 on Saturday. By the time we get to Sunday and the new work week, the rain chances are going to drop a little bit and temperatures are going to rise. Happy Tuesday, Julia.
Happy Tuesday, Jordan. What's your favorite thing about Tuesday?
Honestly, depending on how the day has gone, it's worse than Monday, so.
You know what? You know why I love Tuesday?
Because it's closer to Wednesday, and Wednesday is hump day.
You got it right.
It's like I work with Julia for a living or something like that.
Well, pretty much that justifies that once you work with me, you can read my mind. But my mind is telling me, let's toss it to Mo to see what's happening in sports.